Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the WWE Mattel Wrestlemania 31 Heritage Series, The Undertaker. This was one of the figures along with the WrestleMania Heritage Kane that I was really excited to pick up when I saw that it was going to be released. Really nice packaging. We see the new WWE logo obviously. I like that it's got the WrestleMania 31 color scheme on it. Nice shot of the Undertaker. It's really great to get an old school first appearance Undertaker figure. One thing that's interesting, I know they've released a couple previous versions of this guy, that this particular one doesn't have the tie. So I'm not sure why they didn't include that, but still he does come with his trench coat and hat, which will be very interesting to see. Okay, and taking a look at the back of the packaging, we see obviously Undertaker, nice shot on the left there. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, WWE characters of all time. Certainly my favourite wrestler of all time. On par with Triple H until I was lucky enough to actually meet The Undertaker back in 2004. They came down to Australia. I went with my dad and some friends to see it, and the next night I was going to America, and by pure fluke, we get to the airport gate to check in, and all of them are there, from Eddie Guerrero, Big Show, Rey Mysterio, and of course The Undertaker. First thing I do, I ran to a news agency stand that was there, got a notepad, went up to The Undertaker, got his autograph. He rolled his eyes back. Just awesome experience. So very excited to get this figure here. Obviously from WrestleMania 7, where I believe he versed Jake the Snake Roberts. Debut 1990 at Survivor Series. So nice stats on the back there. Other figures in the set, of course. If you haven't seen my review on the Retro WrestleMania 2000 Kane, make sure you check that out as well. But let's get this guy opened up. Okay, and here we've got the Undertaker opened up and out of the package. Definitely one of my favourite Undertaker figures of all time. Don't ask me why, just something about this guy I really like. I've got him here compared to some of the other Mattel figures and also some of the Jakks. You can see obviously the difference. One of the biggest flaws in the Jakks figures was the height. At least with the Mattel, they've got them scaled really well. And with this guy, there's a heap of detail. I've zoomed in on the face so you guys can see. Really great job nailing the face sculpt. Definitely looks like a early Undertaker. Nice job on the hair, on the beard, everything there. Really cool. Now, in terms of the actual figure itself, the cloak is made out of a soft rubber. It is removable, but I just thought I'd show you guys with the cape on, you can't get any real movement out of this guy. It's more a visual thing that you have to keep. If you want to get him set up or indeed move him, you have to actually take this thing off. Just a quick shot of the back of the Undertaker's trench coat. Really nice detail on this guy. You're not going to get much in the actual cape just because it is made out of the soft rubber. If you compare it to, say, the Ministry of Darkness, Jack's Undertaker, where it's made out of the leather, this one's really easy to take off. The soft rubber, you can't get any articulation or movement out of this guy other than the elite ab crunch and then the leg articulation. But it's really difficult, and particularly on this one, really stiff up here. So it's quite hard to actually take the cape off. Now, when I go to take this off, his right arm gets really loose, and I'm worried it's going to bust off. So I'm not going to push it too hard. After I shoot this review, I'll have a bit of a fiddle with it, and next review I do of The Undertaker, I've still got a few more figures. I'll try and show him off without the coat. But he does have the standard elite articulation, which is obviously the ab crunch, ball jointed neck. He does have obviously swivel in the bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel in the wrist, and then ball joint as well. Swivel waist. His legs have the elite articulation, so they move forward and back, out and in. Swivel in the thigh, double bend at the knee, swivel in the boot, and then moves up and down as well. The saddest part is that it's just really hard to to actually get this guy moving or articulated, which is a real big shame, just because he is a really, really cool looking figure. And that was an epic nightmare, if I'm completely honest. Finally got the cape off. A little bit of trouble. His arm came out okay, which was really good. Basically, you can see there, I'll just bring in for comparison the SummerSlam Heritage Series, the basic Undertaker. One of the main reasons I was really excited to get this guy as well is so I can set up SummerSlam, I believe 94, where the fake Undertaker took on, obviously, the real one. You can see here, in terms of evolution, when he first debuted, no tattoos, obviously with the grey gloves and boots. And then as he progressed, obviously, more tattoos and things, obviously switched to the purple, dyed his hair, and straightened it too, I believe. You can see, obviously, really curly here. But really nice comparison between two figures. Honestly, these are both really fantastic. If you're a fan of the Elite series, then absolutely this is a great Undertaker to have. Really, really happy I was able to get these guys. Now the cape, not the cape, the trench coat and the hat do actually work with any of the figures. So hopefully you can see there, really great accessory. You can pretty much use it on any figure, certainly any Undertaker figure. So even if you're not a fan of this attire, one of the great things about the accessories is that they're really, really good for using just in general. So really, really happy with this Undertaker figure. If you're a fan, obviously, of the Undertaker, you like his early appearance. Some people do, some people don't. The first time I remember seeing it was actually in a WWE video game, and I thought it was pretty cool. Definitely very retro. Great job by Mattel. They're making some really good figures this year. So overall, I'm going to rank this guy as my favourite Mattel Undertaker figure that we've got to date. I love the accessories. I love the retro look. Massive fan of this guy. If you get a chance, any Undertaker really is worth picking up. I think he's much better than anything the Jakks line ever produced. I think he's on par with the WrestleMania 31 old school Kane. Both very cool figures. Good lineup. I don't think you can go too wrong with this guy. So hopefully you've enjoyed the review on the WWE WrestleMania 31 Heritage Series, The Undertaker.